感謝。これが僕の目標です。あなたの目標は何ですか
？Hey everyone, it's Book Shami. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the f*** up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father, but why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level, maintaining the building, we making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed them. Keep your mouth shut, got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Little tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish you. Many men gon' need ministers, I ain't mending them. Enemies.
Inside the show with your host,
I was wondering why they stopped coming in. They must be working on it somewhere.
Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run, better run. The west side of Atlanta, yeah, that's where I'm from. Outside, our hands on like a glove. Moving like my guy Nori, eating on the run. Still an underground king, and that's worth the bun. Locked in like Rice Street without
live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Giovanni Gallegos. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In the air, right side. And Swanson is set down. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Austin Riley.
Well, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
This one smacked out to left center. It gets down for a hit, and there it is, the record. He's done it. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Baseball's unbreakable record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Another solid power season. Hit hard. That gets through. Here comes Riley. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
One gone, runner at first. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That one's in there, 0-1. Olson leads off first with one away. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. On the ground, right side, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's William Contreras. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Alex Dickerson.
Now it's Alex Dickerson. In there, and it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Batting ninth.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And that's in there for strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles turns, moving to his left. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Acuna now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 6-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 27. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 27, Anibal Sanchez.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one hit to right. And Swanson is set down. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. Braves 6, and the Nats coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, Max Fried.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Bottom of the first, and now up for Washington, Andrew Stevenson.
The left fielder, Andrew
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Right through there for a strike. Wide to kick the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And at first, Brady House digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1. Fried, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The 0-1. That one missed.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. And he deals. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Luke Voit stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Voit spoiling that one. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Here's the 0-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Stevenson at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Nationals leave 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Matt Olson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. And a pitch. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Harris, 6th in the NL in RBIs. line drive caught.
The batter, the catcher, William Contreras.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, William Contreras. And he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Movement in the bullpen, Erasmo Ramirez getting ready to go. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw home, he beats it. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Dickerson now. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Line drive, base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Arcia 9th in the National League at RBIs. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1, and that's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 7 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning. Now, number 45. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. And a foul ball. A wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Foul ball. pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Victor Robles. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Dickerson puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kyle Higashioka in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Ildemaro Vargas digs in now.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ildemaro.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Higashioka coming home. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter,
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Fought off foul. Vargas off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is popped up. Albies drifts towards it. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 7 and the Nats 1. New inning getting started, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
leading off for the Braves, the right fielder, number 13.
And a pitch.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
This one smoked out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Austin Riley.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive. Situation here, he's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball, see if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. Fair ball. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Bases loaded with one away. Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris. And that's in there for strike one. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And that one fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 8-1. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
William Contreras next up for the Braves. Against the wall, but holds on. Runner tags for third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, it could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
And the batter now, Alex Dickerson. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robles makes the catch, and that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Braves 9, and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now for Washington, Andrew Stevenson.
The left fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.